How y'all doing, baby? It's Wednesday, hump day. Mike. Guess what day it is, Mike? They running them old Geico commercials. I thought that one was always funny. It's hump day, baby. We're halfway through this week. We had a holiday held on Monday. You had to go to work on Tuesday. Here it is, hump day. You only got 2 days left, and one of them is Friday. You know you try to get out early on Friday anyway if you can. So, we're counting down to another weekend real quick, so get your beer and your bud ready for this weekend. It's probably going to be a pretty good shit show between now and then because things are starting to pop, baby. Before we get started, I got mail. Baby. I'm going to switch this camera over here so you can see this. This is from Patrick Trim in Stafford, Virginia. Baby, that's what they call an espresso shot. And it's full throttle. And this is a vanilla flavored, like moonshine, baby. It's like moonshine. They got it's pretty good proof. I think it's like 80, 90 proof in this bottle. And Patrick said it was to help fuel the Friday show. So, baby, Friday we might crack one of them open and give a little taste of that. And kick Friday in the butt. Get ready for the weekend. And I got a letter from, and I don't have to see the name on this. As a matter of fact, there was no name on this when I got it. There's just an address. And I know that address, baby. Thank you, Mary Ann McLaughlin, for writing because Mama has been worried about her letter. She hasn't gotten it in a while. As a matter of fact, Mama is convinced that part of your letter, this letter got delayed in the mail somehow because of the dates. Mary Ann writes us a letter, and it covers maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. And there's a lot of information in it that Mama loves to read. And Mary Ann, thank you very much because that saved the day. Mama was really starting to worry about you, baby. She looks forward to those letters. It's been getting cold up there, baby. 14 degrees up there. That's too cold for these huevos, baby. I'm down here in the sand and sea. I was just talking to Sparky and Dennis on Discord there about temperatures, and Sparky had driven somewhere where there's a bunch of snow and ice, and whew, I like to see pictures of that stuff. It sure does look pretty. That looks pretty stuff, Karen, but no. I like it. I like it, Mom. I like it warm. I like the temperatures to be above my age. Ain't that what they say? Anyway, what's going on? Well, the shit show today, it started with the Nancy Pelosi and the Donnie the Dick scenario there. Nancy had, written to Donnie and said that she had suggested that Donnie postpone his State of the Union address because of the shutdown, which I think is an appropriate thing to do. The government is shut down. No matter what kind of seesaw shit comes out of your mouth, at that State of the Union, it would be a lie because the government is shut down. What is the State of the Union? Screwed up because the government shut down, you idiot. So Nancy had sent him that letter. Well, I guess that got Donnie's panties in a wad. You know, his constitutional right to give a speech to the State of the Union in the Congress and address the people. Well, he's all upset because he can't do that. He wrote back this morning. He wrote back to Nancy this morning, I am going forward with my plans to address the nation in the House of Representatives on January 29th. Because Nancy had only suggested that he pick a new date. Oh, she wasn't clear enough. Oh. Well, it didn't take her long to respond. No, you're not having it there. Now, he's got plan B, C, D, E, and F. I don't know what plan he's on right now. He's thinking about having it in the Senate. That's kind of too small. Can't fit everybody in there, I reckon. Maybe we'll have it out in front of the White House or in front of the Capitol building. Or, and I'm sure this is Donnie's, maybe he'll do it at a rally. Maybe he'll go to another one of his little minion rallies, one of his little clan rallies, and give the State of the... You know what the State of the Union is, Donnie? You're not going to find it in one of your little havens of red hat wearing idiots that come to praise you and everything. It's a small minority. You try to make it look so big on camera, but baby, it's small. But Nancy told him no. And they showed him in there talking today about how pitiful it was that Nancy and the radical Democrats, it's crazy. It's crazy what's happened. No, it's terrible. Are you shitting me? The people spoke, baby. That's what Donnie's upset about. He's all pissed off about it. And he's in there trying to talk about that when he starts throwing his wall. His wall. That's what this is about. Trump's wall. And he offered a deal to the Democrats. He offered a deal, 5.7 for 3 years protection on DACA. But you know something? If you dig into Donnie's proposal to Congress for the 3-year extension, it also it requires DACA recipients to re-register, baby. You got to re-register. If you don't re-register within this amount of time, you're off the list, baby. Oh yeah. Plus there's a $400 and something fee for registering. So make sure you bring your money in. Bring your $450 in. Bring in your paperwork, and we're going to re-register you. Oh, but wait. The conditions have changed for DACA in his little compromise deal. It's going to make it a little harder to register. It's going to change the rules. Well, you got this didn't count and that didn't count. He's trying to change the whole damn deal by offering this bill. Like what? You don't think the Democrats are going to read this shit, Donnie? We know how to read, buddy. You might think your Republicans can fall for shit like that. And evidently they do. They buy your crap every day. But no, baby, we look into it. And it's not a good deal, baby. You can take your little offer and shove it up your butt, Donnie, because we're not taking that. No, you're not going to have your little State of the Union address, get your panties in a wad, move them down the street. Go have your little Klan rally. We'll see how that goes. And the shutdown goes on. Hey, Michael Cohen has postponed testifying in front of Congress. Well, why? Because he can't lie against Donnie? No. It's not for that. He's getting threats. He's getting threats from Donnie and Giuliani. Threats on him and his family. Now, how do you like that shit? From your president and his lawyer, Mr. American Mayor, Mr. 9/11, who has now turned into the biggest clown you ever saw on TV. He's joking about his head sewn, saying that he's afraid that it's going to say he lied for the president. No, you lied for a traitor. You lied for a con man. He's not the president. He doesn't deserve that title. He's a scum-sucking dog, if you ask me. A traitor and a Russian hack. Anyway, his approval rating's down to 36%. Oh, darn. Not very many more. And we'll have it down to just the Klans member and just the white nationalist and the disgusting slob down the street who's got his little rebel flag flying and shit. I got one right down the street, baby. He's right there all the time. I see it every freaking day. Anyway, no, he's not going to testify. He's going to postpone it. He goes to prison in March. I don't know. He's going to have to squeeze it in there sometime. Baby, if you want to get more favor, a little time kicked off that clock, you better get your ass in there and testify as soon as you can. But under threat of what? Donnie's threatening to go after his family, his father-in-law, anybody else Donnie can hurt. Somebody Donnie can pin a finger on and try to get them in line like that, baby. They call that obstruction of justice. And he has no problem doing it. He'll threaten anybody. He's threatening 800,000 plus Americans right now, millions of Americans right now suffering through another pay period without a check, and there ain't no movement on this. Why? Because Donnie didn't get his way. Because Donnie's got his pacifier stuck up his butt, and he's not going to let it go until he gets his wall. His wall. They work, San Antonio, they're not having any trouble up there. They got a wall all the way around it. He ought to go there and visit. As a matter of fact, they got a group, Dennis just told me, they're going to form to go look for the wall that surrounds San Antonio. That's an ignorant statement when he came out with it. But what do you expect? There's going to be 2 bills coming out in Thursday in the Senate that Mitch the bitch McConnell, the little coward puppet of Donnie the Dick, the one that advocated the responsibility of the Senate right to Donnie. Well, Donnie's given permission to come forward with a bill, but it's Donnie's bill. There's going to be another one brought to the Senate. We'll see what happens. But don't expect any fireworks because Donnie's not taking our deal, and we're damn sure better not take any stinking deal for him. He built this shit. He claimed responsibility for it. He owned it. Remember, he said months, maybe a year. How long are you willing to let him hold this country hostage for his little vanity project? His little monument to his white supremacy. That's what he wants. That's what this is all about. It's not about a physical barrier, because if that was the case, if it was about protecting America, baby, we'd be building it in the Canadian border, because there are more Middle Eastern terrorists coming down that way than they are coming up from the border, from the south. Hell, let's build it up there. Let's build. No, baby, those are white people. We're not worried about white people. We're not worried about that, baby. We're worried about those brown people. That's who we have to stop, and that's what the little bigoted statement is. That's what the message is that wall it puts out there. That's what the message is. And when I see a kid wearing a red hat, when I see anybody wearing a red hat, to me, that red hat, you might as well be wearing a Klan outfit. You might as well have a sign on your back that says, I'm a bigot, I'm a racist, I'm an asshole. Because that's what that red hat means. And when that video of that kid came out, and that Native American sitting there with that drum, that's exactly what everybody thought. The story's changed a little bit. And it's dug deeper, and hey, maybe the kid didn't do this, mate. The kid has now hired a PR firm. Jesus, if you was innocent somehow, you need a PR company to come out and make you look good. Maybe it's because it's the school. Is it the school that you go to, the Covington County Catholic School? Is that what that deal is? That county in Kentucky is 91% white. All the staff on that school are white. The population of the school is white. How about you looking for the best place in the world to teach civil rights and civil decency? It's in that school, baby. That's where, if responsible people ran that school with the diversity of what lies in this country, you would be teaching that inclusiveness in your school. Doesn't seem to be, though. Seems they have no problem putting kids in blackface out there to go root for the basketball team and jeer on some kid, some black kid that's out there playing basketball from another school, and they're out there in blackface. Are you shitting me? And there's no excuse for that. There's no excuse for that. When you I swear it's like the Republicans suffer from compassionate disorder, a compassionate defect. They don't have any compassion. You want to know a good place to teach inclusion and civil rights and civil decency? That school is a prime place that should be teaching it. With that much pure white in that school, and you allow them kids to go on a school trip with mega hats on. Make America great again. As soon as you start to explain when it was great, because I guarantee you they're all going to fall back to the 1950s, when the white middle class population was booming and they were having a great time on the backs of the blacks and the brown people in this country. When they were coming back from Korea and Vietnam, what kind of life do you think they were facing back here in the States? Taxes on the wealthy were like 70, 80, 90% back then. You know, that's what, it's all about the racist angle of that shit. When that MAGA hat comes out, what are you saying? Great again for who? For who? Because it wasn't for all of America. It was just for one certain particular part of America. Today is National Call Day. 844-236-2373. Let me repeat that now. It's 844-236-2373. Call today. Operators are standing by. Today is National Call Day. Call that number and tell your congressmen and your senators, because it'll connect you, that you don't want Donnie's Wall, that you want this government reopened and our government employees paid. They have families out there that are suffering because this guy's got a hair on for his stinking wall. It says today on the news, we're building lots of wall. You haven't built a single foot of your stinking wall. The only construction going on is the replacement of previous fencing that was there, sections of wall that have already been there. There are places on our border that have a little bit of wall. You don't need one to stretch 2,000 miles. 36% approval rating. Boy, howdy shit. We have work to do, people. And it's just starting now. We're going to start. Everything's over. We had the midterms. Got through that. We won. Hey, got a blue wave, baby. Christmas come, all the holidays, New Year's. You know, you got through that. January, we got Martin Luther King Day. We celebrate this holiday. And the holidays are over, baby. Now it's time for those people that we sent to Washington to start doing their shit. Start doing the investigations. Start taking care of this crap. Because the longer we delay on that, the more shit he's going to try to pull. Threatening Cohen and family for that shit. If he's willing to go there, baby, he's willing to go anywhere. And we can't trust him in our house. And it is our family and our Blue Dot family of people that don't even know they're members of this family. It's those people around the world that think like we do that are going to change this. And now it's our turn, baby. It's coming up and things are going to start happening real soon. Donnie's going to have to figure his way out. It takes 60 votes in the Senate, and neither one of those two bills coming up have got 60 votes, so ain't gonna happen. Anyway, that's about all I got, people. A compassion deficit disorder. That's what I was trying to say a minute ago. I had it written down there. Compassion deficit disorder, CDD, I call it. I got that from Funny Times magazine, the one that Paulette Hallbeck sends me every month. I get it. There was a little cartoon in there, and that's what it said, that Republicans suffer from compassion deficit disorder. They don't have compassion in their vocabulary. They don't have it in their heart. And that's where we come in, because we got plenty of it, baby, and we're willing to share it around and make the world a better place. And that's our job, baby. That's what we're doing. This blue hole wave not only makes our country better, it makes the world a better place. When we teach scum like them that are up in our house right now that we have no place for liars, thieves, and con men. We want them out of our house. We want them out of our system. We want them out of our government. And only we can do that. So, stay involved. Stay motivated. Got my Knox County t-shirt on from Knox County, Tennessee. Yes, we have blue dots all around, baby. Even in them deep red states, we have blue dots that are working for them. So, anyway, y'all have a good day. Like, share, subscribe. John Bernaville, Blue Dot in Texas. Let that light shine, baby. Let them know who you are. Be proud of it, because we have a lot to be proud of. This is our country, baby, and we want room for everybody. And rise all boats. Isn't that what it says? That's what we should be working on. Anyway, John Bernaville on Facebook. John Bernaville Speaks, Blue Dot Family. Y'all go by and join the family. There's a lot of conversation going on over there. A lot of current things that they stay on top of over there and have discussion about. That's where I found out the National Call Day. If it hadn't been for JBS Blue Dot Family checking me over there, I might not have missed that. Anyway, stay informed, stay involved, and love y'all. Out my truck window, all that kind of stuff. Y'all take it easy, and we'll see you later. Bye.